Welcome back to episode 5 of my Minecraft Forever world. I've been doing some work in between episodes, not a ton, but enough to get a couple of things. Two of those things are these very beautiful name tags, one of which will be used for our dear donkey, finally, to get a name, and the other we will save for our iron farm, for the zombie that we've got a name for that guy. I have also done, you might notice, like a little bit of extra building and decoration and stuff. I like to just sort of slowly work at it. I updated a little bit over there, but mostly I've been hanging around here, oh, trading with the librarian over there that we got last time to get the name tags, a handful of extra emeralds for something in the future. I'm sure we'll use them. And we've gotten ourselves into a decent spot, I would say, for today. Now, first things first, I feel like it is time to name our dear donkey. They have been with us a long time now, it feels like, at least, just sort of wandering around here, nameless, and I think it'd be nice for it to be official. I've been doing some thinking on the name situation for this donkey, and listen, okay, my name is Stella. I I love stars. You have to with a name like Stella, but even if it wasn't, I think I would still love stars. So I'm thinking of going with like a nice astronomy name theme here. There are lots of options in that, which also is nice. But I think a good classic one that I think is a cute donkey. I would have a donkey, and if I had a donkey, I would name them Andromeda, I think. So we'll start there. Go ahead and over. I have not built Andromeda pen yet, and that is my bad. I do feel bad about that. But maybe for now they can live in here with the sheep. Ignore whatever's happening here. I was gonna build them a roof and then I haven't gotten to it yet. But look, Andromeda can be here, they can have some sheepy friends, and if we ever need to go for a journey later, we can. Okay, lovely. Now that that is done, and also you can see I separated out the animals so I could finally start building up some leather. But the other thing that I worked on is our little message board. I know we talked last time about getting a map set up of like the world where we're at since it's episode 5. That seemed like it might be time to do so, especially because we can lock it. I think I searched the wiki again. Seems like you can lock it. So I'd like to do that. I also decided that this little area here is going to be Camp Polaris. It's the North Star, our current North Star, one of the brightest stars in the sky, and I think that'd be nice. It is the very beginning of our world here, the first place we ever lived. I think it being our North Star camp is appropriate. Um, we can see I've already prepped the whatchamacallit it the oh man, item frames, the item frames. I have prepped the item frames, so those are all ready to go. And the only thing that we need then is the map, which I don't think I've unlocked yet because I'm pretty sure you need a compass. So I make compass with a moderate expense, unfortunately. Okay, huge. And then if we do a map, I'm pretty sure we just surround this guy in paper. Okay. Thankfully, we're still doing okay on the iron front. We're still using all of the iron up from before our last big mining session last time, which is great. We've got, I've made them into blocks for extra storage because I am beginning to outgrow this little tent here, but we've at least got something there. And I want to see, I guess I'll just go right in the middle. I have no idea where I'm at in terms of like chunk borders, but let's just take a look at this guy. Oh, okay. Cute. We're like right on the edge. That's not bad. That's not bad positioning. Here, we can get rid of this guy so we can see it a little bit better. It's enough that you can like clearly make out my little chicken coop and the pens and my little paths here. I like it. I feel like that's a good size. I did set us up so that we could have the pull maps next to each other. Because I think it'd be kind of fun if like we could include our little farm that we built last time and all of that. So we will, let's see. Let's see what we could do here. Maybe not like the best use of iron I've ever had, but it is fun. And fun counts for a lot to me. Okay, we'll grab this guy. We'll grab the rest of this paper. Might as well just turn it all into paper. And we'll make 3 more maps. And let's see. So we've got this guy over here, which is great. So if we go over this way, we should be able to get this bit of land. Maybe? Yeah. Okay. We just like activate this map in the center here. How's that look? Okay, okay, we are right at the tippy top of it. You can like barely see the edge of this farmland here, so maybe we'll also go that way. It feels like it would encapsulate most of the actual building that we've done, which is really my only goal here. Let's see, if we head this direction, see more of our little farm here, hop up the stairs. Okay, this should be good, hopefully. Let's see. I don't know if there's a better way to do this map situation. Every time I've tried to make like maps next to each other, I just go like this. Okay, yeah, you can see the bottom of our little wheat field there. That'll do. That'll do. And we'll just finish it out with this little corner over here. Oh boy, hopefully before it gets to be nighttime, we will find out. Let's see. Just about. Just like pop into the what I think will be the center of this map over here. Maybe. Perfect. Beautiful. Let's just see if we can get this a little bit more filled out. And then we will call it. Don't drown. The drowning is really subtle. It gets me more often than I would like to admit, I'll be honest. Okay. Cute. You can see much of our little land here. I like it. Now, I'm pretty sure, per the wiki, in order to lock this, I need a cartography table and glass? Perhaps? Okay, hang on, let's go to bed. It very occasionally I will get monsters over there that will prevent from being able to sleep or will shoot at me, and neither of those are great options. So we do just grab that and some paper. Beautiful. This will be a good use for all of that glass we ended up getting last time from the librarian doing our trading. For now, look, I'll think of somewhere better to put this. For now, it can live here. Oh, I think start with that one with glass. Not glass. Please hold. Ah, glass panes. Okay, hang on. I can read. Don't even worry about it, guys. I've got great reading comprehension skills. Haha, locked. Okay, that is what I want. Locked, locked, locked. Lovely. Oh, it changes the ID. That's strange. I guess it's technically a new map now. Unclear. But if we put this up here, which one are you? That one? We can see our very first little map here. We've occupied a very small piece of this world so far, but I like it. I think it's cute. I'm happy that we have this here now. It'll be fun to see how it changes episode to episode. Maybe I'll do it like every 5 or 10 episodes or something. I guess we'll have to see how often we end up making significant progress. I don't know. We'll find out. We can discover that together later, I suppose. For now, though, that was, excuse me, that was the first big thing that I wanted to complete today. Or well, the first two really. We have our dear donkey Andromeda. We've got our little map board, and the maps have been locked, so they'll stay a nice reminder of where we're at today in episode 5, what our world looks like. And now we've got a couple of options that I would like to do shortly. I know we talked last time about the iron farm, getting that going. Now that we have this name tag, that is possible. Um, so we could work on that. The other thing we could do, and that I would like to do, not now, today, is a moss farm. I do like making my little decorative paths. It'd be really nice to get some more bone meal available and just have a steady supply going. I found the moss, and since we did brave the nether, like we've got all of that stuff that we need. So I think we could really go either way here. I think while we're pondering that, I might also do just a little bit more exploring. It has been a couple of intensive base days or episodes, I guess. Been many real life days. And I would like to see. You know what? Hang on. Please hold. I should prep. I'd like to see if I can find some other biomes. Mostly, I'd like to see if I can get the other wood types because I love spruce. It's a favorite of mine for a reason. I'm almost never going to say no to more spruce, but I do think it'd be nice to get a little bit of variety as an option. If we could get, now we've got the dark oak as well, which is good. But if we could find the cherry or the pale oak or jungle we haven't found, mangrove, any of that really would be lovely. And I'm kind of in a mood. I'm kind of in a mood to wander. And now that we've got our handy dandy spyglass here, we can see even farther away, which will be helpful. Yo. Let's I think we should go see what we can find. We've gone that direction before. That's where our cool little cave canyon situation is with all of the cliff sides. And we've gone over there, like back that way. That's where that little meadow was with the asters and more taiga. We haven't gone this direction. Oh, okay, bees are good. That's good to know. Bee farm is on my list relatively shortly. So it's good to know that there's one right there, actually. I'll have to look up. I think I need silk touch. I'll have to look it up. I can't remember. I haven't built one in a while or done much with it in a while, so it's not real up in the brain. For now though, let's start here. see what we can locate. Just keep going this way. Maybe we'll also use this as an opportunity to get a little bit extra leather. Come here. It'd be nice to get an enchanting setup going soon. Because I haven't died yet, which is great. I'm feeling good about that. But I am gonna die eventually, you know, and I'd like to not lose all of my levels when that happens. I'm gonna take maybe also some of these ones so I can duplicate them at home. I'm thinking, ooh, okay, see, there we go. There's a jungle. Hello. Perfect. Delightful. Let me also grab some of these guys, because I'm pretty sure you can bone meal these to duplicate them. But that's what I wanted, because there is, okay, hang on, lots to look at. It'd be nice to get bamboo going, because also I could get a bamboo farm, do the stick thing, and also just the wood, I suppose, for the bamboo. That'd be quite nice. I have one of the ways that I was getting all of the emeralds for the villager before, the librarian, that is, was by trading a bunch of sticks to a Fletcher. And I just chopped down a bunch of trees, not that big a deal, but it'd be nicer if I could get a little automatic farm going with some of that bamboo over there. Delightful. And another dark oak, which is lovely. We're like surrounded on almost all sides by dark oak. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is good. This crosses another one off the list. And it seems like, I wonder if this opens up just a straight ocean. That would be cool. Ooh, dolphins. Hello. We could also investigate some, well, the ocean, I suppose. See if we can find like a coral reef or anything like that. I want to figure out where all of that stuff is. Yeah, this seems to be a significantly sized body of water at least, which is great. So let's pop over this direction. Drop some of this stuff down. I don't need to get a ton because it does grow quite fast. We can get a little farm going. Too long. But the big thing that I would like to locate, here we go, are these guys, our jungle trees. Okay. Here, I'll set my, oh, hey, hey, hey. Why are you, what? What possible reason would there be for a skeleton to be here? Why would a skeleton be here? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's, I swear I heard a skeleton. I don't think I'm hallucinating it. Ah, see? There. Where? Hmm, interesting, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna assume he's under the ground and thus can't hurt me. Probably. That's been classically true with skeletons, that they can't hurt me. One of my favorite skeleton features, actually, is that never ever have they caused harm to Stella. We have a great relationship. Please just let me go to bed. Thank you. Okay. Now we can chop this guy down. Okay. The rain is picked up, but we've gotten our tree all chopped down. And I'm gonna go ahead and like skedaddle, actually. But now we know this is here. Very, very short little boat ride, although we've got plenty of saplings and bamboo and stuff to get our own resources, which is ideal. And I I do want to see just really quick if I can find anything else of immediate interest over here. Oh, what is that? Oh, that little cobblestone structure. Oh, a pillager outpost. Great. I actually, look, I don't want to deal with that. I don't feel like that's necessary. Oh, acacia. Actually, I don't have acacia either. Hang on. Let me get some of this. That is necessary. Maybe I'll just stay far enough away from that guy that everything will be fine. There's really no good reason messing around with a pillager outpost that I know of, at least. Oh, an armadillo. Hey, dude. Well, if I get a dog, I'll come back, I guess, for some dog armor. But for now, I just want to chop down some of these trees so I can get this type of wood also. I forgot that I didn't have that, but look, I may not use it a lot, but at least it'll go a long way towards helping us get all of the wood kinds, which I do want. Here. Sorry, dude. I need the leather. Anything? I like that it's only raining over there. That's a nice touch. Okay, let's see. We can get this guy chopped down as well. We can just take a little peek at what they've got going on over there. Okay, well they've spawned in. Sure, he's doing work way up on the roof over there, but they're not aggroed on me yet, so I think it's fine. I'm gonna assume it's fine. Got that little weird structure behind them. I don't know if that is one of those like underwater ruins that's just accidentally spawned on the surface or what, but I don't think I need it just yet. I think we'll be alright without it. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. I feel like that's several new things in this little adventure session. I think that's been well worth a couple of minutes that we spent. I'd like to just spend a little bit of time every episode, at least for a little, until we get a good amount of the world discovered, just going out and seeing what's around. Or at least until we get all of the wood types located. I think that'd be nice. Somehow it is still not nighttime, so I suppose we'll continue on here. Oh, okay, that's not so bad. But if I'm not mistaken, home should be like over there somewhere. But we'll just go back slightly longer route, see if we can locate anything else of interest on the way. There's some lava over there. That's always nice. Oh, another donkey. Heyo. We'll come back for you. Get Andromeda a friend. Thinking of getting a horse for Andromeda, but another donkey could also be fun. No, thank you. Okay, time to go to bed. Time to go to bed. Oh God, time to go to bed, time to go to bed, time to go to bed, time to go to bed. Hey, we're good. Don't worry about the monsters. Everything's fine. What monsters? There's no monsters here. Everything's fine. Um, hey, really? Please burn. Please burn. Please burn. I hate you. Please burn. Thank you. Okay. I might have gotten a little turned around in the night in the mad dash I did. I think that's the lava that we saw on the way. So if we just ignore that, there's nothing's happening. We're good. We're fine. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Probably. This is probably right. I believe. I'm so sure. Uh, okay. Let's see. We're late in the day now. Don't really leave my bed on my hotbar. Okay. I meant to do that. I feel like we're close. Yeah. 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 This has got to be right. We've got the big birch forest. I remember that. It's like the old growth tree thing that they got now. There are some bees here. That's got to be a meaningful sign. I did grab my bow. Good. What do we think? Okay, and there's the dark oak. I wonder, does this loop back around towards the village? That would be nice. We could make a convenient little circle-ish situation. This has got to be near the village. Gotta be. Mm, let's see. I feel like this direction is still correct. Probably. Ah, yes. Aha. See, I was never lost. Everything is fine. I know exactly where I am. But see, we're getting the lay of the land. We're understanding how it all connects to each other. This just means that next time we go on an adventure, we'll know even more. Hey guys. Hello, hello. Oh, I really feel like this should connect. Maybe later. When I make my little update here, I will make it connect. I think that'd be quite nice. But yeah, you can see I've got him all the way up to name tags. That's where I was getting those from before. I got a lot of these other guys fairly leveled up as well, just sort of in the process of doing that. Uh, the Fletcher and whatnot. I guess I did get a cartographer, but I don't know that 7 emeralds for the empty map was worth me not spending this relatively small amount of resources that I spent to get my maps from before. So I think that's fine. He does not have that good a deal. And I think I can use him to get maps to like cool structures. I honestly haven't messed around with the cartographer villagers too much. That might be a fun thing to investigate at some point, because I think they can give you maps to like woodland mansions, perhaps. Although I've never gone into a woodland mansion on purpose with the intention to like loot it, because what the heck? An evoker's like my worst nightmare. No, thank you. But maybe. some point in the next forever, maybe we'll do that. We'll see. Okay, I have spent a little bit of time both thinking and gathering, and I decided that it would be really nice to get the bone meal farm up and going. The iron farm's going to be sort of a whole thing, including the moving of villagers. So I think that might be nice to save for next episode, and sort of have that be the main focus. And with the last few minutes of today, I wanted to try to get that bone meal farm up and running. I'm just going to use the same exact moss-based one that I used in one of my hardcore worlds, so I'll link it again down in the description. It worked great. I just died, but that's not the farm's fault. But it was producing great bone meal. So I'm gonna go for that guy again. I've got everything I need other than like, the lava buckets and the water buckets and whatnot in this chest here, or should have at least. And I think I'm going to build it up here on this little ridge above the farmland that we made. And then maybe I'll just build up the farmhouse around it. I kind of like that. I'm not great at interiors, and I feel like I'd get more use out of the farm being over here and just having the farmhouse covering on top of it if I did it like that. That way it's also still close to my base. I can keep it loaded a lot of the time, or at least it's loaded while I'm here, since it is fully AFK-able or whatever. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I'll clear out this ridge here, the rest of these trees, get that farm all all built up. All right. Well, I am happy to report we have our very first bone meal farm up and running officially. Seems to be working great. I'm probably just gonna leave it on all the time, I don't see why not. Uh, that way it can keep working. It's got uh as hello down the ladder. As when I used this before, it won't actually start filling up this chest until there's a decent amount in here. So it is all funneling back in though, which is good. So eventually we should start seeing it come in that way. It'll be great. And the footprint is a bit large, I'll be honest. But look, I think we'll come up with some sort of farmhouse to build on top of it. Maybe we can put like a little cellar over this bit over here or something. I believe we'll come up with something. Might be a really tall farmhouse. Wide? I'm not sure. We'll figure out the proportion of it at some point in the future, but I do think we can officially call that project done and dusted, as they say. And given that, we can now cross it off our little project list here. We are slowly but surely working our way through all of these like early game projects that I wanted to get done, which is hugely exciting. Okay, bone meal farm. We will not mark down for today. It is the 22nd of November. We'll do that. I have the farmhouse isn't done because I haven't built the house on top of it yet, and I do want to do that, but we've got that guy in there. We've got our bone meal farm listed, which is lovely. So we are making progress here. I am very, very excited about. I do think that next time I want to do the iron farm for real. Like we've got the name tag. I don't think the rest will be too difficult. And like we have a lot of iron still, which is great, but I used a bunch for that farm because we need a bunch of hoppers, and many of these other farms are going to need a bunch of hoppers, like even just like the basic sugarcane ones and whatnot. And I want to get that. I want to get that going. I want to have it ready. And I feel like I'm emotionally ready to deal with the villager situation because I do think as part of that it would be smart just to make a separate villager breeder. That way I have some villagers always safe and sound and I don't have to worry about them. I like them having their little free range village over there in the distance, you know. I think that's nice. I think they can have a good life there. I'll feel better about it when I've gone through and actually uh, fortified it, let's say, but I do think that'd be nice. But just in case, so that nothing bad happens, you know? I don't lose my villagers and have to go even further away to find them, or, you know, just general tragedy striking and all of that. I would like to get it also a villager breeder set up, just for just for some peace of mind. So maybe we'll do both of those things next time. Villager breeder and then actually an iron farm. I'm probably I'm gonna have to think about where I'm gonna build it. I'm kind of thinking like over on this hillside here, perhaps. It should be far enough away from the village itself, while not being too terribly far away from like where I'm living right now. I know it won't be loaded all of the time, but historically speaking, I produce way more iron than I need to in those things, like way more than I will ever use. So I'm alright if it's only loaded part of the time, or if I just have to go sit and AFK at it for a couple of hours at one point. We'll see. I think all of that to come. For now though, we've got our little message board, we've built our bone meal farm, we have a beautiful starry night, and that feels like the place to end it. Thank you all very much for watching. I am loving this world. I hope you are too. And I will catch you all next time. Bye everyone.